Wow. Okay, so guys, welcome back. Well, I should say welcome back to me because I haven't done this in a while. But I'm here with a new salsa. Egyptian hummus salsa sent to me by my friend Josh from Florida. But it's from the Pepper Palace. If you heard about the Pepper Palace, usually rather expensive salsas and hot sauces sold there, but very unique stuff at the same time, which I think is usually worth it, kind of like this. It's a very weird salsa, hummus salsa. I think it will be a good salsa to use for a very weird channel. But yeah, let's give this let's crack this open and give this a little sniff. I thought it was gonna be louder. It was an okay pop. Ooh. You can tell it's salsa, which is good. Sometimes these creative salsas kind of like go too far and just stop becoming salsas. It's kind of like when a grilled cheese has so much shit on it, it becomes a melt. Like, we're no longer doing grilled cheeses at that point. But this still smells like a salsa, which is good. Has that hummus, like, I don't know, how do you describe like the hummus smell other than chickpea? Like, kind of just have to know what hummus is. It has like a little Mediterranean flair to it. I don't know. But let's see what these ingredients are all about. Tomatoes. Okay, onions, garbanzo beans, chickpeas, lemon juice, some garlic, some jalapenos, some black olives. Ooh, if I knew better, I could have told you that there was olives in there, but I don't know any better. Tahini paste, I fuck with that. Vinegar, salt, black pepper, red and green bell peppers, citric acid, and spices. Some salt, some other shit in there. I'm excited for a taste. It's probably so loud. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Let's see what this is like. I see an olive chunk, I'm going for it. That's delightful. That's really good. I actually really like this. Usually I'm not a big fan of olives, but I mean, I just had like a little tiny slice, but like it was in there and it was not offensive. It wasn't too intrusive. I like this a lot. There's not a lot of spice, which it's a negative for me. I like spice. I really like spice, but this is really good. Let me get like a big scoop of it. You can taste the tomatoes. And like, I'm trying to describe this the best I can. But you know how hummus is kind of light in flavor? It kind of has like that same, I'm so bad at explaining things, that same vibe as vegetables do, that kind of, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna be able to describe this. Sometimes you have to trim the corners a little bit to get a better scoop. Trade secret, they don't teach you that. But it's obvious that there's hummus in this. The tomatoes aren't drowned out, which is probably so hard to get right. But the powers of manufacturing. Other than that, though, there's not a ton going on. I feel like there could have been more spices in this. The hummus just does a great part. Like, it's exactly what it advertises: hummus salsa. It's not red pepper hummus salsa. It's not garlic something hummus salsa. It's just hummus salsa, and it's really good. The tomatoes are still intact. You can still tell that it's a salsa, which is very important for these. I don't want to say gimmick salsas because it's not a gimmick. It's very good. It's something that people want. I love hummus and I love salsa, and it's really cool to see it come together like this. But I feel like they could have done more. They could have done more spices in there. They could have made it a little bit spicier. They probably should have put some like habaneros in there. I feel like that fruity from the habanero would have done very well in this. But It's very good. I'm very pleased with this. And Josh, this was a great pick, buddy. But this would do very well just out in a bowl with some chips. Some white corn tortilla chips. Rating out of 10. Ooh. Problem is I totally am susceptible to that creep of rating where just like an average is a 7, you know? So I'm gonna try to be like way more honest. Which is funny enough, I think I'd put this at a 7. I think it's above average. The hummus and the tomatoes, because that's salsa, baby, right? Is the tomatoes basically. Like, it's not salsa if you don't have tomatoes in it. I feel like almost everything else is secondary to tomatoes. The tomatoes is kind of like the whole point. But they mesh them together really well. They bring together two different worlds and bring it together. And I think they do it really well. But I think there's still room for a lot of improvement. So I'm going with a nice 7 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoy it. And I would recommend it. And the price, you know, is it worth the price? That's a totally different question. That's not what I'm here to answer, because that's subjective to everyone. But it's, I thoroughly enjoy it. I'll be finishing this jar off soon. And I'm thankful to Josh for letting me experience this. This was I've been saying delightful a lot, but that's just the word of the day, I guess. It's a very delightful salsa, and I'm excited to eat more of it. All right. Thanks, guys. Okay. I'm not done yet. I've been eating more of this salsa, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I just realized that my previous review just isn't adequate. I didn't describe nearly as much as I should have. This is creamy. This is really creamy. At some points, it almost reminds me of a queso. Take that as you will. But I'm really, really enjoying this. It almost doesn't even need the more spices that I've been so desperately calling for. I think it's all right. But it could use a little bit more spice. I wouldn't mind if there was more spice in there, but it doesn't need the more spice. I was maybe being a little too harsh, okay? But no, this is really good. I failed to mention like the olives and the garlic. Like, it's really starting to come out the more I eat. And just slopping up those tortilla chips, man. I get them wet. And I've been really enjoying this, and I still think the 7 stands, but like, it's really good. I really do like this. But like, I just couldn't get over it. Like, it's creamy, it's nice. Like, it makes me want to like try it as a queso instead. Hummus queso. Anyone done that before? It could be me. I could be the first. But yeah, I just want to get in there real quick and just, you know, let y'all know that there's a lot more to it than just the hummus. Let me see if I hit all the bullet points. Onions, yeah, obviously. Lemon juice, yeah, there's lemon juice in there. Black olives, the tahini paste, that's probably where. Well, I mean, there's jalapenos in there, but I feel like I can taste the tahini in there now that I know it's in there. Now that I know I'm right when I say I taste tahini, right? But no, I really like it. I wanted to add a little bit more at the end of my previous review because I think it deserved it. So yeah, thanks for watching the footnote. You were kind of forced to, but thanks.